You're live.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Hope you can hear us. Welcome to our first live stream. And I know there's a little bit of a delay when we practiced, so I don't know how long it's going to take for everyone to hear us.
Yeah. Let's see. And greetings from Agranda. Hello. Hi, Agranda.
Yeah, I was just looking at my phone here. I was thinking, well, maybe I can see the chat on the phone. I don't know how our audio is, and it probably looks a little different because I'm using my laptop rather than our regular phones. So who we got here? Oh, we got Kiza, we have Monty, Roy, Agranda, Sam, see Richard there, Malcolm and Tanya, Agranda, Robert T, Sam K. Welcome, everyone.
Yes. Nick, Terry.
Hello from Becky. Wales. Oh, we're getting more coming in. Becky.
And Richard.
Oh, Rich, thanks, Richard, for letting us know the audio is good.
Yeah, thank you.
It sounded okay when we were testing it, but I'm just relying on my laptop's audio, so you just kind of never know. We did a very quick test, and yeah. Hi, everyone. Wow.
Yes. Thank you, Agranda. And hello, Sam.
And Jonoy from Wales.
Oh.
Apologies if I mispronounced that. So I'm kind of curious, did everybody bring some food and drink with you? Let us know in the chat what you're eating and drinking. We have our tea with us. And we have some biscuits as well.
Yes.
Got, Paul and Truth Teller. Paul from Yorkshire.
Lashers. Yes. Hi, Lashers.
Yeah. There is a good, now I can't see how many people are here. Before I was able to see how many people. I think Finn wants to get in on this too, because I hear him down here snorting and he's right on the floor here.
Shall I?
Oh, Michael Brown. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, Monty has a mug of tea. Laurel says hello from Devon. Robert T has some English snacks and some American snacks also. Okay. Charlotte. Scotty Tasty. Hello, Michael Reardon. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
There's somebody watching from Manchester.
Drinking water.
Iced coffee. Granda, actually, usually when we're tasting, a lot of the times I just have water. That's kind of my go-to, unless I bring a cup of tea or coffee. But yeah, I try to drink as much water as possible. I think Finn's going to try to grab, or Rox is going to try to grab Finn. Say hi, Finn. Hey, Finn. He knew something was up. He just had a feeling something was going on today. Oh, hi, Nick.
Okay. There we go.
Mike Reardon says hello, Finn. Oh, there's Helen. Hi, Helen. Open. Charlotte's from Northumberland eating shortbread. Yeah, nice. We love shortbread. We did bring a few snacks with us that, of course, Richard has sent us. We thought let's go through our storage boxes that has a lot of the snacks that Richard has sent us. And so we have these Waitrose Sweet and Crunchy 10 all butter chocolate Viennese sandwich fingers. Yeah. Becky has a cup of tea. She's got a dog, Milo. That's nice.
Becky, Jacko, and Charlotte. For biscuits, we also have from Richard. Thank you. M&S almond biscuits.
And then these look really good. Toffee Pops by Lions Biscuits. Toffee-filled biscuit with chocolate-flavored coating. Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. That'll sound good.
I kind of want to get into the almond biscuits. Seems like the most neutral of them to get started with.
So we just woke up to a lot of rain.
Yeah. It was really rainy yesterday. Uh-oh, I just spilled a lot of crumbs. That first one is broken, and it's just cloudy right now. No rain.
Yeah. It's just a little after 11 a.m. right now. There's a question that Terry had. Yeah, it's just a little after 11.
And Laurel just ate a roast.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, so it's I understand. I think it's probably about what 7 o'clock in the UK, I believe.
Is that about right?
Yeah, so it's a little early here,
Mm-hmm.
11 o'clock. But hey, perfect time for a biscuit, right? Biscuit and some tea. Hmm. Yeah, Nick's at 7 p.m. Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, Sam's asking about sending super chats and super stickers. We actually don't have that set up yet. I've been thinking about it, but I have not set that up yet. That'll be fun. We've seen some of those where we see the super chats come in. But
Jacko has a Guinness.
ooh.
Nice.
Oh, and Agranda says it's been dull and miserable in Lincolnshire. It's a little, I wouldn't call it miserable, but it's a little dull. It's just very cloudy and
Yeah.
damp.
Yesterday seemed like what, nonstop rain.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain yesterday, but we need it because this wintertime is when we get pretty much all of our rain, and then summer it'll go for a couple months with absolutely zero rain. It's really dry. And it's raining in Surrey. Okay, what's Helen say? I've just eaten a bowl of 20 days old Chrissy Pud and genuine Cornish ice cream. Ooh. Cornish ice cream. So what's different with Cornish ice cream? I'm curious. Oh, and Lasher says, I've given up biscuits and chocolate. It's going to be torture. Sorry about that. These are nice. I love almond flavored biscuits. I just love almonds in general.
Yeah, it reminds me of some of the almond cookies biscuits we get at Chinese restaurant way back when.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Michael Reardon says it's freezing in Manchester.
Oh.
At least it's not horribly cold here. Usually when it rains, it gets a little warmer. But
you try the chocolate-coated custard creams from M&S yet? Just discovered them.
Chocolate-coated custard creams. Do we have those?
It's
probably.
I have to double check.
I've lost track.
Oh.
Chocolate-coated. I know we've had custard creams.
Mm-hmm.
We probably put out one of the boxes, but I don't recall trying those. Yeah.
I would say M&S sounds like it has a pretty consistent track record, everything being
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
And these are M&S also, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Monty's asking, have we tried ice cream with the crushed flake? We have not tried that yet. We've heard of it.
Yeah.
We might even have a flake.
We do.
Available. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Oh, thank you, Shyam. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. So she loves our videos.
Thank you.
And John Matthews, hi from London. And Helen is saying Cornish ice cream is made from and has chunks of clotted cream. Okay. Yum. Oh, Nick is saying you have to be careful with super things because someone can claim copyright on videos and get the money. Ooh.
I had no idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. I'd imagine. I know you have to be careful. Like when we put music on, I know one time I uploaded one with music and then I had to share the royalties with the creator and didn't realize that. Yeah.
Can you please do more live streams? I don't see why not.
Yeah, we thought, well, we're going to give this a try for 2024. And Charlotte's asking, have you guys tried anything from Ringtone? They do teas, coffee, biscuits, and chocolates. That does not sound familiar.
It doesn't ring a bell.
No, I don't recognize that one.
Matter of fact, we were at, I know we say it all the time. We do quite a bit of shopping over at Cost Plus World Market, and we were looking at the teas, and I know we saw Builder's Tea, and noticed that a lot of those Brit hot chocolates completely gone. Little signs were there, so we're hoping they were restocking, but that tea brand doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. And Terry's asking if we managed to go through some of the pamphlets that Richard sent us. Not quite yet. We've just done kind of a quick perusal, and we haven't done deep dive yet. Yeah.
But we will. And I really appreciate all the information. It sounds like there is no shortage of things to do there.
Yeah.
And there's a Sam K. Try Marmite on toast, spread it very thin. Yep.
That's kind of funny. I actually had that this morning.
You did.
With coffee, though.
You did.
Yeah, I have it every once in a while. I like to pull out the Marmite. I like sourdough toast. I do have some butter and just light spread of Marmite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like you either love it or you hate it. You love it.
Can we get vegan marshmallows in the USA? I guess I haven't really looked for them because I don't buy marshmallows very often. So I don't know why not.
Yeah.
Maybe a place like Whole Foods. We have certain stores that specialize more in vegan type products, so they may have it.
Have you tried roast chicken with Marmite?
No, we haven't.
But it sounds wonderful.
Sounds interesting. Yeah.
Sounds absolutely wonderful.
And Nick is saying, forgot to email the Meridian peanut butter with black currant. Peanut butter and black currant? That's unusual. I mean, black currant's unusual here anyway, but
yeah, it's not the most common jam jelly flavor, but that does sound good.
Helen's asking Ross, how many mugs do you have?
I have way fewer than Tina.
Yeah, I actually have the big mug collection. I have not brought out hardly any.
Way more.
Yeah, every once in a while I have to go through and give some to charity because I just get too many. Yeah.
And if you can get them, could you do a video? Yeah. We love doing the videos sampling new things.
Yeah. Always fun to try things we can't get here.
Charlie Wilson, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah. And Scotty Tasty, have I tried cheese and jam sandwich? I have not actually tried that yet.
Cheese and jam.
Although now I'm thinking about it, we got the advent calendar with all the different jams, and I'm thinking,
yeah,
maybe one of those might be good.
All these years, we haven't really done anything other than chocolate advent calendars. And 2023 was the
the year of the advent calendars.
Hot chocolate, cheese, Stollen. Yeah.
And Malcolm and Tanya are asking, what's your favorite UK snack? That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. Ladies first.
For me, Jaffa cakes are right up there. I do love Jaffa cakes, and the Tunnocks tea cakes are some favorites for me. I like trying the various crisp flavors because they're usually flavors we can't get here, so that's always fun.
Yeah. And that's a tough call. I absolutely loved everything we tried at Tunnocks.
Yeah.
And also there's plenty of things that we tried. Jaffa cakes, really liked. I was trying to think savory. I think those Marmite cashews.
Oh, those were really good.
Yeah, those were just something you don't see.
Forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
We enjoyed the Marmite peanut butter too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was really good.
That was top notch.
And Terry was asking if the UK is on our travel list for 2024. Probably not 2024, but we hope someday.
Yes.
Yeah. We just have, family responsibilities that may keep us closer to home, but it's definitely on our bucket list to travel to the UK. And with all the information we've gotten just from starting this channel, now there's so many places that we want to see that it's almost overwhelming because when you travel, you usually have to pick and choose. You can't see everything, and just trying to figure out what we want to see. Yeah.
I don't know, just off the top of my head. I mean, you've done a lot more traveling than I ever did. But after getting those brochures and pamphlets from Richard, I know it's kind of like two-week trip. No, I wouldn't want to do it. Just thinking out loud, I would not want to do a 2-week trip. I'd rather do something in months to try to absorb as much as possible instead of a short period of time.
Apologies, I'm trying to look through the comments as they're flying by here. It's actually hard to keep up with them.
Oh, John D has I'm sorry, my glasses, I don't have glasses. Jono, apologies. What are your 3 most liked UK TV shows? And also, what was it? Your go-to TV snack? Do you want to go first with your favorite UK TV shows?
I'm trying to think because I feel like there's a lot we probably have not seen.
Okay.
Because we're a little late to the game. A lot of times we'll see them come up on Netflix. Like we really enjoyed Still Game.
Still Game, Man Down, IT Crowd.
I was gonna say IT Crowd. I mean, those are really old ones, but those are ones that kind of come to mind.
I love Peep Show. IT Crowd. But yeah, Mandan, Still Game, really enjoyed Still Game. Oh, we watched Dairy Girls, enjoyed that. What else? Some of those Harlan Corbin series.
Yeah, I don't know how those are on Netflix and they seem to come out. There's a ton of them, and I don't know if those actually count for UK TV shows or not.
Okay, fair enough. Because as far as American snacks, TV snacks.
Just your standard chips, I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else.
Pop up some popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, chips and dip. Yeah.
Yeah. Or any more, a lot of our British snacks that we're snacking on.
Yeah. And don't forget the rum raisin chocolate. Yes.
Yeah.
That is just heaven.
Oh, that's right. The rum raisin chocolate. How could we forget?
Yeah, that is one.
I feel like I'm falling behind too, because Michael Reardon is saying that he's hoping we're going to do some live videos with cheese. That's a good idea. Sam Case says sausage sandwiches with ketchup or brown sauce is delicious. We haven't tried that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, and what's the best chocolate bar from the UK we've ever tried? I love the Cadbury Crunchy.
I absolutely love, and I should have said it sooner, the dark chocolate raisin rum.
Yeah.
That combination.
That's right. That was a great one too. But I do love the Cadbury Crunchies. Those are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I know there's some other ones too, but that's the one that usually comes to mind. Yeah. Oh, and then Charlotte's asking, what sparked our love of England and then why YouTube? I feel like it's weird because when we started YouTube, we were actually doing, long ago, Finn was doing BarkBox reviews. So it's a subscription box where you get dog toys and treats. And then I took a long leave of not doing anything on YouTube. And then we decided during the pandemic, we got this German food box.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a subscription box with German snacks. So we did that for a while and tried, what was the other snack box? Universal Yums.
And it was a Japanese.
Yeah, so we were doing a few of those, and we started going into Cost Plus World Market and getting some different foods. And I think we went in there and we started seeing a lot of food from the UK. Thought, oh, that would be fun to do. And so we picked up a few things. That's when we got the lovely Heinz macaroni cheese. And if you haven't seen that video, everybody's wondering, it's like, oh, you like everything. That was the one where we really did not like the macaroni cheese. And we got a really good response when we did a video of UK foods, which was fun to have a lot more interaction from our viewers. And so that kind of got us going. And then we wanted to try more, and people suggested we set up a P.O. box. So we did. And then we started getting snacks sent to us, which was a way to try even more. So that was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like also just some of the connection. We did the one on our ancestry, and both of us have some ancestry. I show some from England. I wish I knew more about it, but it's fun to have that connection. You think your ancestors had a connection to that country, and I supposedly have some ancestors from Scotland too. Just wish I knew precisely where they came from. Yeah.
I think I was becoming like an Anglophile back in the 90s, really enjoying some like the music that came out of Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love 90s music. I think you're more of an 80s music person.
Yeah, I like 90s too, but yeah, 80s is a lot of good memories from the 80s.
But, and I know I mentioned before, in school, studying history, world history, I always thought like World War II was an interesting period of time, and say, the relationship with the United States and UK during that time. Yeah. That was interesting.
I feel like we're falling way behind. David says, hello from Switzerland. Hello. I love Switzerland. I've traveled there. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. I've been there a few times because I have relatives from Northern Italy that we actually know who they are and have stayed with them. And they're very close to Switzerland. So every time we've gone there, we've gone to Switzerland and have really enjoyed it. And then Helen's asking, does it frustrate us that US food companies have so much hold over what they produce for the food market and what items from overseas they refuse to allow to be imported?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, it does. And I know there's the big deal with Cadbury, although it's interesting because now World Market, we're seeing more Cadbury products. Not so much just the regular Dairy Milk bars, which usually come from, I think Hershey has the license for that. But we are seeing Cadbury Crunchy and all those other bars. So we're starting to see more. You know, we don't see them in our regular grocery stores, as you've seen in some of our videos. We pay top dollar for them, but it is fun to see that. And also our Touch of Britain store, they do have a lot of products. But yeah, we like getting variety. It's fun to try something a little different. Oftentimes there are tastes that are different than what we're used to, and that's a lot of fun.
Welcome, Tanya. I have a question here. Is there many UK meat pies there? Unfortunately, no. And that's, yeah, unfortunate, because I'd love to try like a steak and kidney meat pie. Yeah, a real Brit steak and kidney pie. That sounds good.
Yeah. Let's see. And Nikki says they're watching from Chorley, Lancashire, UK, from Chorley cake fame, and that we tried. Did we try it with butter on too? I think we did butter them, if I remember correctly. It's been a while, but I do believe we did put butter on. Those were delicious. Yeah, it was a little frustrating to make. I'm definitely not a baker, but they tasted delicious. Yeah.
I thought they were. Yeah, I thought they were good. I think you're a little hard on yourself. There's Andy.
We got any more unboxing videos? I think we have everything unboxed at this point.
Yes.
We have a lot of items to go through, though. Yeah. And hello, Sarah and James. I'm not sure how far behind I am because I can't. I think you're looking at what's current, and I'm looking at some of the older. Scotty Tasty, Sam K. Thank you, Sam. Sam says we're both awesome. Oh, we appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
And hi, Leon. I hope you're doing well and recovering. And some people are mentioning dark chocolate bounty.
Oh yeah.
But they're not seeing that as much anymore because the dark chocolate because you were saying like Mounds and Almond Joy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which one has the dark chocolate? You're the coconut.
I think they're both dark chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Granda has a question. Can you give us an idea of what type of regular work do you do? Not intrusive at all. It's a perfectly fine question. Would you like to go first?
I'll be vague, not be too specific, but I work in the education sector. Yeah.
And I work in IT.
Yeah.
So
those are kind of the general sectors that we work in.
Yeah. I'm an IT specialist, and so you can see the tie to enjoying IT crowd. I'm one of those guys.
You could relate to a lot of that.
Turn it off and back on again.
Turn it off and back on again. Yep. We often joke about that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and Andy's Edits is asking if we traveled the UK before. Unfortunately not. I have been over to Europe. I've been to Italy. I've been to Switzerland, Germany, a little bit of France. Been to Mallorca even, but I have not made it to the UK yet. And Ross has not been over, but I'm thinking UK would be, I always feel like UK would be fantastic for a first venture overseas.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have the language barrier and
yeah. I was thinking about that this morning, and I see Neil Morrison just joined. Hello. In regards to what you said, yeah, I have not traveled outside the United States, and I know just the idea of traveling somewhere where English is maybe not the first language, I can just almost have this, I would say anxiety, but just the idea of going to the UK, I think that would also be an appropriate first trip.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds beautiful. Everything we've seen online, videos, information we received from Richard, sounds fantastic.
It's kind of like one of those things, you'd probably fly into London and go out from there. And I know there's so much to see in London. I feel like when I've traveled, like I've been to Rome and Florence, and honestly, I've only spent a few days, and I know that there's so much that I missed, but at the same time, we went to smaller areas, smaller towns, and I did not regret that at all. It was so much fun to be able to see some of the smaller places. Just beautiful. I love beautiful scenery. Love the ocean, as we've talked about many times. So
your retirement requirement.
Yeah. So definitely want to go in the future. Yeah. Oh, but Nick just got his mystery Cadbury bar. He opened it yesterday.
Nice.
Nikki asks, has Richard sent you Eccles cakes? Actually, he sent us, was it the Chorley cakes? Yeah, I'm trying to remember because we bought Eccles cakes. That was the first ones we tried from Touch of Britain.
Yeah.
We saw them, had no idea what they were. We thought, oh, this looks really interesting. And we tried those quite a while ago and did enjoy them.
Yeah, and then we look it up and see the interesting names for it. Was it Squish Fly Pie?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then I started looking up more things, and then I tried making the Chorley cakes. And I think Richard sent us some Chorley cakes also. Hopefully my memory serves me correctly.
I just remember enjoying them. Go nice with tea. And I see that Helen worked in IT at one point too.
Oh, okay.
Back in the DOS 5 days. Yep.
And Michael's asking if anyone helps us eat all that food from Richard. Yeah, I mean, we do a pretty good job of eating a lot of it, but we both give some to our moms. We bring some to them, or if they come over, and we share it with them.
Company coworkers.
Yeah, and I share some with my coworkers. We have a nice little workroom area that a lot of times people leave snacks in, so I'll leave things out or I'll bring them to meetings. So yeah, they help us out a bit with that.
Yeah.
Oh, will we ever change our channel name? Possibly. I don't know what we change it to, but
Jan and Ross love food.
yeah, it kind of this is a holdover from, I think I originally called it Finn the Welsh Corgi or Finn the Corgi because it was food reviews or snack reviews for Finn with his bark box. And then so I kind of wanted to keep him part of the channel. And I thought, well, Finn loves food, which is accurate. He does love food. He's quite the beggar. And so that's kind of how that, if you watch some of our early videos, even when we're trying food, it still says Finn the Corgi on it, which didn't really make sense. So that's why we did Finn loves food. Yeah. What's our go-to takeaway?
Ooh, let's see.
Habit Burger.
We have a burger place here, Habit Burger,
Mm-hmm.
just down the street. Love it. Consistently good.
Yeah, a lot of times we eat it there, but you can take it away as well. And now we have a chicken place called Kiki's.
Yes.
That's another one we usually sit in there, but it's one that you can just go in and order and take it away. But they have really great chicken sandwiches and garlic fries, which I love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very filling. Need more Finn?
Oh, and Nick's asking if we like IT Crowd. Did you ever watch Father Ted? No.
No, I haven't heard of
We'll
it.
have to look for that one and see if we can even find it over here, because I know some things we just don't have access to, but Netflix has some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were like a kid, you never saw Benny Hill?
I remember, I think my dad watched it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch it right.
That's right. My dad was not a cheery, happy guy, and when he was watching TV and I heard him laughing, I knew he was watching either Benny Hill, Peter Sellers as Clouseau, Pink Panther movies,
Yeah.
and then later getting introduced to Monty Python. Absolutely love Monty Python.
Well, Granda's been to Mallorca.
Oh, cool.
Nikki, stepbrother lives in Australia, and he's sending me some Aussie snacks. I'd love to visit America to eat some of your snacks. I don't know if there's any that you're thinking, oh, I've seen that and love to try it.
It's our Australian Bumble.
You like the Bumble,
Oh, yeah. The honeycomb with
Really
the
enjoyed
chocolate,
that.
the thick layer of chocolate covering it.
Yeah, we don't apologize. I keep moving the table.
Earthquake simulator.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking in World Market, where we don't really see a lot of Australian snacks. They have a small amount. But yeah. And Michael Reardon was saying that we can get through Europe just speaking English. That's true, especially in the bigger cities. But if you go up to where my relatives are in Italy, I had to pull out some of my, I studied Italian before I went. It's been a while now. And it was a struggle because they did not speak any English. So that was a little interesting trying to get through that. But yeah, definitely in the touristy places, a lot of people do speak English. Yeah. Oh, and Neil's saying, hopefully come up and see us in Scotland. I know when I get over there, I'm thinking the more we see, it's like, oh, there's beautiful places in England, then Scotland, and then there's Wales. I've seen a lot of pretty places in Wales. I want to see it all, and how we fit it all in, I don't know. But
See that Helen is also recommending Father Ted,
okay.
and so is Agranda.
And Sam says to bring coats and umbrellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Richard is confirming he sent Chorley cakes.
Nice.
Yeah, Shot was saying we'd have a lot of viewers who would show us around. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We would come prepared. We would have so much information between the pamphlets that Richard has sent and just suggestions from people. Yeah.
Let's try to catch up.
Yeah, and Terry's saying that you can go to London, catch a train. We would love to travel by train. I think we already mentioned, was it the last video about, or last couple of videos about how nervous we are about driving a car in the UK.
Yeah, I could just see that being an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, and that's something I really enjoyed, with other places, in Italy and stuff, just hopping on the train and just sit back and relax, look out the window. It was so nice because we have Amtrak, but it's not the most convenient, so doesn't go enough places, doesn't run often enough. Yeah. And James said, love to show you the world's longest pleasure pier in the new city of Southend-on-Sea. All right. Sounds nice. Oh, and Nikki says she lives in Chorley and her sister lives in Eccles. They argue about which is the best.
Richard has a question. So what is your impression how British humor on buses and porridge?
Oh, we haven't. He sent us some videos. I think we haven't watched yet.
Okay.
Sorry.
We will watch that.
All right.
It was another link that Richard had sent us about Wombles.
Yeah, we watched? Was it the Wombles?
Yeah,
the Wombles. I think it was.
Was it early 70s?
Yeah. And it reminded us of the type of animation, like for us, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the stop motion. Stop motion. Yeah.
Granda, if you like weird and wacky, which we do, weird and wacky programmers, try number 9. Okay. There's Halloweenville. Watch Keeping Up with the Appearances. That doesn't ring a bell. Have you heard of it? Keeping Up with the Appearances?
Yes. I think actually my dad used to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was on PBS, or it used to be on PBS for us. I have heard of that. Yeah. I think maybe I've seen a few episodes when I had stayed with him in the past. Yeah.
I see Michael Brown's asking if we've seen Doctor Who. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not all of it, though. I mean, I feel like I got to a certain point and then I didn't watch because I really liked David Tennant. I like David Tennant so much. It's like, I don't want to see another Doctor, but I should give it another chance.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, I started watching it. It was still John Pertwee and then Tom Baker, and I was going on from there. And then after a while, hadn't seen it in years. And then back when, what's his name? He was before David Tennant. I'm spacing on the name.
Oh, I'm blinking.
Yeah, black leather jacket.
Yeah. Echo. Oop, I just spilled. Thank you.
Sure. But yeah, enjoyed it. Matter of fact, we have a couple toy TARDISes. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Sonic screwdriver.
Sonic screwdriver too. Yeah.
We're getting another request for Finn on the live chat. I don't know if he's in here anymore.
Ben?
Okay. I'm not sure where he is.
Well, I will.
Yeah, we try. Oh, here he comes. Usually when he hears something rattling, that brings him in.
Painfully predictable.
I don't know if anybody else's dogs are like that, but yeah, he's very food motivated. And the Dirty Clown is saying we don't need to spend more than a day or two in London, so much to see elsewhere. Cornwall, Lake District, Wales. Yeah.
I swear he's getting heavy.
Nick says we need papadums with our curry. Hey, Finn.
Little worm.
He can be a little bit of a heavy little guy. I mean, the They're like medium dogs on short legs. They're not really small dogs. Yeah. Oops. It's getting a little wiggly.
Yeah. Wiggle worm.
Oh, we need to do the Tim Tam Slam. Actually, we have done the Tim Tam Slam. You could look through our videos. We did do that. That's been a while back, though. Yeah.
Was there like a penguin equivalent?
Yeah, I forgot what that. Somebody had a name for it. And I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Align my antennas. There we go.
Apologies if we're missing some of your comments. It's a little tricky doing this live stream the first time, trying to look at comments, and then I'm thinking, oh, we haven't even tried anything else. But
Matter of fact, let me open this.
do you like cheese on toast with Worcester sauce?
Yes.
We do. We have tried that. Yeah, and we've been doing that a lot with our baked potatoes, jacket potatoes.
Mhm.
We'll put on. We started putting beans on it. We'll do Worcester sauce or HP sauce. We've
Yes.
done that, and some cheese, and
That's combo.
we've been enjoying that. Yeah, it makes kind of a nice meal. You know, you just have a salad and one of those, and you're really full. Let's see.
Richard likes the letterbox behind us.
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to see. We've had that for a while, but we don't really have a good spot to put it where we're not blocking it. And James Fry says use a VPN to watch Father Ted. Yeah, we don't have a VPN, but we have definitely heard of them.
And Holmingville was recommending Broadchurch.
Oh, we did watch Broadchurch.
trying
That
to
was
remember-
good. We enjoyed that one.
Can you refresh my memory?
I'm trying to. It's been a while now. It was one of because you know how I like crime.
Was that the cop show in Wales?
No, that was another. We enjoyed that one too. That one was really dark. No, Broadchurch actually had that one had David Tennant in it.
Okay.
And was it David Tennant and Olivia Colman? Is
That
that right?
that sounds familiar.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, what's the one? It's off Netflix now, but took place in Wales, and it was kind of dark. It was also one where they had a cop, and he lived out on the coast in a trailer.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on the name. I know it was really. I remember I read about it. They said that they filmed it twice. They filmed it in English, which of course we watched, and then they also filmed it in Welsh.
Yeah, and the police captain wasn't he crooked also?
Yeah, it's been so long since I watched it, but it was a lot of fun. I always like to turn on the captions.
Yeah.
I know it probably drives you nuts a little bit, but I feel like my hearing is not as good, especially when we're watching something with an accent, because sometimes we might miss a word, maybe we're unfamiliar with the word, or just with the accent that we can tell better. And then it's kind of fun to hear them pronounce some of the Welsh names and words and things like that and see it spelled out. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, and Agranda says wacky programs, try Inside Number 9. I have a feeling I'm way behind on these.
David Tennant starred in Blackpool.
Let's see. Blackpool Illuminations. I don't think I've heard of that. No.
Work colleagues. Have any of my work colleagues or our work colleagues been to UK? I don't believe any of mine have. What about yours?
I think some of mine probably have. I have a lot of fairly well-traveled colleagues, but recently, not that I'm aware of, but I would not be surprised. Did we ever watch Black Adder? Speaking of Tom Baker.
Heard of it, have not seen it. Isn't also what's his name, Rowan Atkinson in that?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I have not seen it. I'm looking through and I'm thinking, oh, I can tell some that you.
I'm sorry, we're not.
I'm seeing some highs to Finn. It's like, oh, I'm way behind.
We're 2 spots to visit in the UK, Yorkshire, obviously. Did you have a mental list of UK spots?
Oh my goodness, Cheddar Gorge.
It's all about the cheese with you.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I could completely build probably a cheese tour all over the UK. I want to go to Cheddar Gorge. Got to make it up to Wensleydale Creamery, and I follow in London. They have a place called the Cheese Bar London, where they have cheese plates on a conveyor belt.
That sounds cool.
I would totally want to see that.
Me too.
So yeah, I mean, there's so much to see, but I'm just thinking, even with the cheese, I mean, we want to try Sticking Bishop.
Yes, just
Yeah.
the name alone.
Because I have not been able to locate that one here. We do find UK cheeses, some more common than others, but I know they have a lot of varieties over there that we do not see. And Sticking Bishop, we have not found, but we are up for trying it when we get the chance. Yeah. And Nick has a French bulldog.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cute. Come to Scotland, you must try the ice cream.
Yeah. Somebody's asked about Hinterland. That sounds so familiar, but I don't think we've seen it.
I should have brought my phone out.
I
was afraid I was gonna have a phone call.
oh, maybe they're talking. Is that the one? Is that the Welsh one? Is that the one in Wales?
Was
it called
police?
Hinterland?
Maybe that was it.
My poor memory.
Yeah.
I tell you.
I don't know how many of those Harlan Corbin Netflix series we've
Yeah,
seen.
yeah.
Cheddar Gorge, Wookie Hole. Yeah.
So go to Scotland, try their ice cream. Did you already read that one?
Yeah. We don't look for any excuses to try ice cream. Yeah, we.
Oh, Michael, don't forget Cheshire and Lancashire cheese. So actually, that one hasn't premiered yet, but we did try some Cheshire cheese. I was so excited. I found it in Whole Foods Market. Lancashire is one that we had in Trader Joe's one summer. I bought it a couple times, fell in love with it, and then it disappeared. And I even asked the worker at Trader Joe's, I said, do you know what's going on? Where's this cheese? And he gets on his computer, looks it up. He's like, oh, they don't make it anymore. Now, don't tell me they don't make Lancashire cheese anymore. But I guess whatever creamer was making it for Trader Joe's, they don't do it anymore. So it was a limited time. I have not seen it back. But I do keep my eye open for that one because I did enjoy. That was one that I just loved to go in and slice off a few pieces and eat it. Yeah, and Cheddar Gorge and Wookie Hole, definitely.
Grown as a working Cocker Spaniel. Yes.
Trip down Gaping Gill in chair is an experience. Richard, I'm not sure what that is.
Gaping Gill.
Gaping Gill. Oh, and Shot saying come to Northumberland.
Yeah, Halloweenville. The U.S. version of Broadchurch was called Grace Point. Sounds starring David Tennant. Okay.
Okay. We did watch the actual Broadchurch, though. I remember that. That one I do remember. Yeah, castles, coastal spots, Hadrian's Wall. It's so fun to see all the castles. It's amazing. We were just watching. What were we watching?
It
was Magenta Otters.
It was Magenta Otters.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I don't remember the name of the castle, but I just remember it was in the South, I believe. And I thought it was just so well preserved for how old it was. It was beautiful.
Yeah. And was it a good couple of weeks ago we were watching another YouTube channel, Grim Life Collective, and they were doing a tour of a castle where they actually did some filming of Monty Python the Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was interesting.
Yeah. It's fun to see those and be fantastic in person.
It's just sitting there very quietly.
Well, then Monty is recommending Only Fools and Horses, classic TV. That sounds, I have not seen it, but the name definitely sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, and Nikki says Lancashire crumbly cheese is not nice, and I'm from Lancashire. I don't think I had the crumbly one. It was fairly soft, and I don't remember it crumbling. Yeah, Richard had lots of Cheshire Cheese Company and some Lancashire cheese on. Yeah, we feel so bad that you went and bought all the cheese and then couldn't send it, but I hope you're enjoying it. It sounded so delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, David Tennant was in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I don't know who the latest Doctor is now.
Yeah, I haven't. As I mentioned, I stopped watching a while ago and have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. Although I do like Matt Smith.
Oh, Nicholas saying Wensleydale cranberry. That's actually the one Wensleydale we see a lot here. We've seen it with cranberries, apricots, a few other fruits. Usually it has fruit in it here. I cannot find just regular Wensleydale, which I know Richard had picked up for us I'm very curious just to try it on its own without any fruit in it. But yeah, Nikki, I could live off cheese and crackers. That is my go-to snacks. Yeah.
And Michael Reardon, Magenta has been to Manchester. She loves the Cotswolds, though.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit jealous because being able to live part of the year in the US and part of the year in the UK is very nice.
Yeah, must be nice.
Yeah, what a way to do it. And
yeah, I think her significant other has dual citizenship.
Yeah, her husband.
I could live off curry, Nick Jarrett. Yep, same here.
Is there anything more American than apple pie, even though it's English? I know you love that saying, "Oh, it's American as apple pie." I don't know. I'm trying to think. Sometimes it's hard to define American food. It's like it's such a mishmash of so many different cultures that you always think, hamburgers,
hot dogs.
Yeah. But of course, we don't live off that stuff.
Chili. Yeah, got me. Yeah, good question.
Yeah. I noticed you opened up the toffee pops.
Well, yes, I did.
I'm kind of curious to try these.
Let's see. Agranda was asking, do you like smoked cheeses?
I do, in moderation. I think you might like smoked cheeses more than I do.
Oh yeah. Smoked Gouda, love. Yeah, all the smoked cheeses that we tried.
We had a bunch of smoked cheddars that came up in our advent calendar.
Yeah, very good. Let's see.
Oh, Rich was talking about the champagne and orange. I think we may have actually been able to get a hold of that one from Wensleydale Creamery. It's one that showed up. It was just amazing that Wensleydale Creamery cheeses started showing up on and off in grocery outlet. Yeah.
Neil Morrison, there are over 2,000 castles in Scotland, not counting Roman, Iron Age forts and rocks. That's
just amazing. Yeah.
And you're trying your.
I'm gonna try dunking it. That's good with the toffee in it.
Oh, yeah. Richard, top notch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nick was asking what we drive over here in the UK. We were mentioning about how nervous we are about driving.
Oh, I could just see it now. Who's gonna flip a coin? You want to drive? No. You want to drive? No. Accident. Yanks. I can just see that accident waiting to happen.
I just worry because they say you get used to it, but I'm just thinking it's so automatic where you look before you pull out into an intersection and things like that, which, I can see it being a bit of a challenge. And it is nice taking public transit, but the benefit of having your own car is just you can go more places for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm thinking, for a first trip, maybe we do just want to maybe go by train, or Richard sent us a lot of great pamphlets on buses that sound like it was a fairly reasonable price for getting around different places, and that would be something too.
Yeah, I would say from the information we received, and again, Richard, thank you. The public transportation system there sounds fantastic compared to.
Well, we're not known for our public transportation. I mean, our city bus here is like you maybe come once an hour if you're. And that's just the thing. It's like it's so much more convenient just to get in your car and drive there. That's why nobody takes it unless you're someone who just doesn't have a car.
We can put a man on the moon, but we can't have a decent public transportation system. That's just.
There are a few exceptions, like places like San Francisco has a good bus system, and they have Bay Area Rapid Transit. When I lived over in the East Bay Area, I used to use that. So they have a pretty well-developed one. So some of the big cities do, but a lot of the other places do not. Yeah.
I see that Malcolm and Tanya have a very good question. Would you make toad in the hole? As a matter of fact,
we've talked about it.
We have a Yorkshire pudding kit, and we have butcher, not super close to it, but in our general area.
Yeah.
We want to find out if this butcher actually would make bangers, as authentic bangers as possible. And I don't know what's the was it? They had a certain, was it water or fat that would actually make them pop and make that sound? I don't
I
know
don't know.
if there's like a certain.
I think they had on their website. They claim they make bangers. I don't know.
Okay.
But that was I was also thinking what to ask them about is whether they do back bacon because that's something you
Yeah.
don't see here.
Right.
Or maybe they could cut that for us. And Nick is warning us about the toffee pops to watch your teeth if they're cold. They actually feel great. Maybe dunking them in the tea has helped, but yeah, they're pretty soft. But thank you for the warning. Yeah. Oh, and what cities would you recommend a Brit visit for their first vacation in America? Are there any states you've yet to visit that you'd love to? Ooh. I feel like there are so many places I have not been in our own country. Of course, we're from California. We'd recommend California. But there are a lot of, I've never really been along the East Coast at all besides Florida. I've been like to Oregon, Washington, Idaho. I've traveled more along the West and a little bit of Alaska on a cruise. And then I've been to Hawaii actually a lot of times. Hawaii is great too. A little different there, harder to get to, but it's a very popular place to vacation for Californians. But I would definitely recommend California. There are a lot of beautiful places here. From got the redwoods up on the north coast, a lot of variety. And then we love to go to Carmel, which is along the central coast, and they have this beautiful drive along Highway 1 that there are drop-offs to the ocean, and it's really beautiful. Though I understand they have problems. Last year we had a lot of rain, and they end up having rock slides, which shuts down the road, and you're really cut off down there. So I think you can't even go all the way through right now. It's been shut down for quite a while, but that's a beautiful drive, Highway 1, all the way up and down the coast.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've been to the East Coast also. I personally liked going to Washington, Seattle
State,
area.
yeah.
Washington State, Seattle, and enjoyed. I haven't been there in years, but really like Seattle.
And I hear Seattle's gotten a little iffy over the years. It's hard to say because some of these places we haven't been to. Like I've been to Portland too and loved it. And I've heard that's. I know they have a lot of problems with the homeless population there, unfortunately, which seems to be a big problem over here. I mean, we see it even in our area, and usually the bigger cities. Unfortunately, we have a lot of that, especially with housing being so expensive here. Yeah.
See, Richard, a question. Tram to Folsom, is it popular from Sacramento to travel on?
Oh, he's probably talking about light rail.
Light rail.
I think it is for commuters, like people that maybe live in Folsom and work in downtown Sacramento. That's very common. Being the state capital, we have a lot of state workers and a lot of people live out in the suburbs and commute in. And if you want to avoid paying for parking and the traffic mess, I think it's more popular for people commuting rather than. I mean, you could take it out there just to travel, but I don't know that many people do that. And I don't know how. I don't know if I've ever traveled on light rail. I hear hit and miss about the safety of it.
I've heard more miss than his.
Yeah.
I've heard. I know individuals personally that take it for work, and they said it's scary. Just some of the behavior of people. Some of the people, not all of them. Some of the people that ride on it, you can get some scary types on there. But yeah, as Tina said, it's a way to save on parking, driving your own car, wear and tear on your own car, light rail.
Yeah.
So it's.
And it may be scary, like if you take it at off hours. Probably less scary when you're doing commute hours because you have a lot of commuters. But late night, you might want to avoid that. Yeah.
Let's see. Scotty has an interesting question. Have you had black pudding or haggis before?
We have not.
Wait a minute. I've had haggis.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but
from a can.
I've had haggis from a can. The year was 1987. The year was 1987. Yeah.
Yeah.
My best friend went to England for 2 weeks. I envied him. He went with his grandmother. He had a fantastic time. Came back with a whole bunch of interesting items. Iron Brew. Came back with Iron Brew. Came back with Weetabix. All these different foods. Oh, hey, Ross, got to try this. Fantastic. And I brought back a can of haggis. We sat there, opened the can of haggis in front of his parents. His parents said, "You're not really going to eat that, are you?" "Yeah, we are." And we ate it. I thought it was fine. I thought maybe just a little, back then when I was a teenager, maybe a little ketchup.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried haggis. out of a can.
Black pudding, that was the one when we went to try the full English breakfast at that one restaurant. We were kind of hoping they would have black pudding because I'd rather just have a little sample and see whether I liked it or not. But they did not serve black pudding with their full English. So
Very disappointing.
yeah.
Very disappointing.
So I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to buy a whole thing of it. It is what if I don't care for it. So
that'd be kind of interesting if we check out our semi-local
butcher,
and
yeah,
see
because they might know.
Yeah.
Whether they could prepare some or not. Yeah.
So if I had a can right in front of me, right here, of haggis, would you actually take a bite?
Oh, I would taste it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm proud of you.
It's for the channel, right?
Yeah. And Granda, I love haggis. Black pudding is good. Maybe one day we will be able to sample authentic black pudding.
Yeah.
Charlotte tweeted, you make it sound like shops are around the corner. I can tell you right now, yeah, we live in walking distance of dentist, our hospital. We have grocery shopping.
But do we walk?
Dining. If I had to, I could walk to
yeah, if we had to, but
and our dentist, we could walk to our dentist. But we are very lucky in the sense that we have things very close by, and I understand that that might not be the case. Let's see. I'm just rereading your message before it flies back. England, how far is for you to travel? Okay, I'm sorry, it's getting cut off as it's scrolling up.
Yeah. Oh, and Nikki's asking, have we ever done Route 66? I have not.
No.
Yeah. I haven't done that, but
Helen looks like
it's an experience.
Yes. Sounds like Helen has I got arrested by a Mexican policeman in Del Rio, Texas.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, sound like Midnight Express. That's a scary movie. Yeah. Yeah. Some Turkish prison that's
yeah, that does sound scary.
And James Fry, scariest thing that happens on my local train.
Cows on the line.
On the line. That's funny.
Oh, and Terry's enjoying a can of Iron Brew.
Nice.
We were just in World Market yesterday, and it was back.
Yes.
So you have a lot of access to Iron Brew now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just interesting to see that they're carrying it now, and they've been carrying it it would run out. So I'm thinking people are buying it then. If they're running out, people are out there buying it, and then it was restocked again. So that was good to see. I always kind of like to see what's in other people's carts when we go to World Market. You know, who's buying what, and because the food, it's not all food. They have furniture. They have all kinds of imported goods there, but the food section is very popular. Yeah.
Nikki is asking, do you eat Spam? I'm not opposed to Spam. Had Spam in the past multiple times.
No, I don't eat Spam. Although it's funny, if you go over to Hawaii,
that's a delicacy.
Yeah, they seem to like Spam. Like, I'm trying to remember if it was McDonald's that had Spam on their menu with one of their meals. Yeah, sometimes they do localized things, but yeah, I have not. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind Spam. I think you would like it probably better if it was fried. Like fried on the outside with some scrambled eggs. So that'd be good.
Yorkshire pudding. There's also white pudding. We've heard of white pudding, but we're not sure the difference between that and black pudding.
Yeah,
it looks maybe a little less scary.
James Fry, I thought haggis was illegal in most states due to sheep's lung. There are some restrictions as to if it's depending on.
I don't know how your friend got it in.
It was like it was 1987, 88.
Yeah, maybe there weren't the restrictions. Yeah, I think there are. As a matter of fact, because I follow Touch of Britain on Facebook, and I think they did get haggis in, but yeah, I don't know if they're putting it. There is something with there are some restrictions on. I think it's the
type of organs.
Yeah.
Michael Reardon, have you been to Detroit? I always wanted to go there because I love Motown music. Can't say either one of us have been there.
No, see, of course, this is just my having never been there. I always hear sometimes kind of negative things about it being a bit dangerous. I'm sure the whole city is not like that, but I haven't heard the best things about it. But having never been there, I can't really make a generalization like that. It's just hearsay that we've heard from, on the news or other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you, Michael, I would love to see Manchester, partly because of the music. And
Richard said oatmeal based white pudding is.
And
Helen, we need more of this story.
Helen actually provided. She's expanding on. Do you want to know why we were walking on the bridge over the Rio Grande to the Mexican border, and policemen didn't believe that we were bringing in banned fruit alcohol? Really? Banned fruit alcohol?
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I remember I've only been physically crossing the border into Mexico once years ago. It's actually on a job interview down in Calexico, and
that's right.
And it was so funny too because they called it like the friendship border, and it's there's this big gully, fences on both sides with razor wire. They're calling it was very and the big floodlights to keep people from crossing the border. But they had like a little place we went through, and I was there with my aunt, and they just looked at, they said, American or Canadian? And I think maybe we had to show our person. We said American, they just let us through. It's kind of one of those, I think, where they have a lot of day workers. It's not like Tijuana where you have a lot of Americans going down to party. It's just more people working back and forth across the border. This has been a long time ago, but that was my one experience of crossing over the border. And I think going in, we just walked right over and nobody questioned us or anything. So. Yeah.
Richard has, I think, by far the most thought-provoking question here, and that: do they do fried Mars bars? State Fair.
Do they at the State Fair? They do a lot of fried things. I didn't know if they did fried Mars bars.
I remember fried Snickers bars. They had a variety of chocolate candy bars here, deep fried Oreos, candy bars. Yeah.
I haven't been to the State Fair in ages and ages, but I know they do a lot of deep fried things that I don't eat.
I haven't been to the State Fair in 2006, but I remember in our local news we'll see, hey, if you have time, this is what's going on at the State Fair. And by the way, you can enjoy some of the State Fair delicacies. And they show somebody batter frying, deep frying.
The funnel cakes.
Cakes. Yes, thank you.
Richard is also talking about, interesting to see us do a fish and chip shop video, maybe Grass Valley.
Yeah.
It's interesting because we have that Anchor Fish and Chips that we've been meaning to try. It's very close to us. We've never tried it. They have weird hours though. They're closed Sundays, and seems like a lot of times they're closed. But we just discovered a place in Sacramento. What was it called?
H Salt.
H Salt, and apparently there aren't many left, and it was actually started by an Englishman over in the Bay Area in Sausalito. I thought, well, that's interesting. Of course, he's not in charge. He sold out to Kentucky Fried Chicken apparently fairly early on, but we thought, we have one in Sacramento. I think we're going to have to give that a try and see how it is. So.
I drove by it last Monday on my way.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I stopped by the office for my quarterly meeting, and on the drive back from downtown Sacramento, I drove by H Salt off 16th Street. Yes, still there.
Yeah, we'll have to give that one a try sometime.
It's been there for years.
Yeah.
A heart attack in every bite.
Do we have any other plans for our YouTube channel? Not really. I'd like to do more out and about videos, like doing a restaurant. It's always a little bit embarrassing. I get embarrassed. You get the camera out and people are looking at you. The other thing I was really hoping to do more of, which we've done a few, are if we have any food festivals, like ethnic festivals, like we did the Scandinavian one, the Greek festival. I would love to do more of those where we can go and enjoy the food, music, dancing. So hopefully more of those come up. I'd like to do more like that. And of course, if we ever make it to the UK, it'd be fun to do videos there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nikki, I watch the American Street Food videos on YouTube. And I'm assuming that's also including like food trucks.
What was that again?
Nikki was stating, I watched the American Street Food videos on YouTube, and I was thinking, first thing that came to my mind was our food trucks.
The food trucks, yeah. Which actually often have some pretty good food.
Yes.
And Halloween Bill's asking, would you ever spend Christmas in the UK? Where would you
No.
stay, and how would it differ from LA? I don't know.
think
I would love to see the Christmas markets.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that would be fun. I actually want to see them in Germany as well. That would be a lot of fun. Be something to consider. Seem like I'm usually more of a summer traveler, but be something to consider. The Christmas markets would be the big draw for me, and I'm not sure where I'd stay. I'd have to research the Christmas markets. Who has the best Christmas markets? Yeah.
Something about Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens themed. Yeah, that'd be very cool.
Yeah.
I see that. Helen was trying to steal tequila. What are you doing? No, I didn't believe for a moment that Helen was trying to smuggle in tequila. I think she do English food making videos. Well, we were actually there was a question that came up about making totem pole. That would be something that we would record. And when you tried making chorley cakes, knuckles cakes, we recorded that.
Yeah.
But
Just
definitely
done a few food making videos. But,
right.
Yeah.
But that'd be something to record. Is when we do the toad in the hole.
Yeah, toad in the hole. Oh, I wanted to do, because we tried the Trader Joe's, what they call shepherd's pie, but it was really more of a cottage pie. That's another thing we'd like to try making. Maybe is a cottage pie. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Especially since the one we tried was such a disappointment. I thought we can do better. We can do better than that.
Yeah, that one from Trader Joe's was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like mashed potato surprise.
Well, Michael's recommending Manchester for the Christmas markets.
That sounds awesome.
Terry, I'm gonna have to bring an extra suitcase for all the cheese. That would be sad though, if they might stop me from bringing it in. I don't know. So I'll just have to eat as much as I can while I'm there. I don't know. Maybe some of the ones that are like wax sealed, they might be okay with something like that.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, and I think people sometimes worry too much about cheese. We went to Carmel. First time I went to the Carmel cheese shop, and I saw they actually had the cheese just sitting out on the counter, not refrigerated at all. And we're like, wow, you don't have to refrigerate it. And of course, by the coast, it stays cool year round. Not like here where it gets unbearably hot in the summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, unless it's like a real fresh cheese, which they do keep refrigerated. A lot of them, they just sit out on the counter and like, yeah, it's just fine. Then it's perfect for trying. What we love there is then they give you tons of samples. Remember the one time we went in when they allowed dogs in, and Finn got to sample more expensive cheeses because they just unwrap it for you, take a little slice off, and you get to sample it.
Finn was in heaven.
He was in heaven.
And then the guy was so friendly, just dropping little samples. So, oh, you want some more? Here you go.
Yeah.
See, Nikki was agreeing with Michael about Manchester Christmas markets.
Oh, and Nikki was saying there's an American couple on YouTube who travel, and they did 9 European countries in 9 days. Oh, wow. Kara and Nate. I don't think I recognize them. That seems crazy. 9 countries in 9. I mean, I know everything's closer there, but still, that's a lot to cover.
Yeah, how can you really enjoy what you're looking at? But it was Jeremy and Kara, and Jeremy. We've seen when they were
Magic Eden. Yeah, we enjoy watching their videos too. Don't try jellied eels. In fact, did they try jellied eels in one of their videos? It looked kind of. I might have my limit there. Yeah, that looked a little scary for me.
Isn't that one of King Charles? Isn't that something he actually likes?
I'm not sure. You have to let us know.
In the UK over Christmas and New Year's Eve, be aware of that. Public transport will be very limited or not. Oh, good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Have you tried roll mops? Roll mops.
That doesn't even sound familiar. So pretty sure we haven't tried those. I'm not even sure what they are.
We'll have to Google roll mops. But
yeah.
Must be pie mash
shops in London. Yeah. Oh, one of the things I think Neil had left us some questions on a video about I think something we want to try or see when we go to the UK. And for me, it would be, even though we get fish and chips in pretty much any restaurant here, I want to try fish and chips.
Yeah.
In the UK, for sure. I mean, we were amazed at the pieces of fish.
Yeah.
that we've seen in videos, because here it might be like a little piece. They'll give you a couple pieces, but it's nothing like what we've seen. So
Yeah.
fish and chips is high on the list for something to try when in the UK.
Yeah. Our portions, for some oddball reason, I've seen comments, maybe not even on our videos, but some other videos where people say, "Oh, you Americans, you Americans are so overweight. Your portions are so big." And then we see, why is it our fish and chips portions are so small compared to? I would love to have the size of the portions they have there with the fish and chips. And they look so fantastic. The mushy peas and the different sauces.
Yeah.
You just don't have that here. I'd love to try authentic bread fish
Yeah.
and chips.
Oh, and Michael Reardon says you'd have to try real curry. Yeah.
That's good.
It's so funny too, because it's not like we don't have Indian restaurants here, but I could tell they're just not as popular. Like you never say, "Well, we're going to go out and get a curry." It's just not something here.
Yeah.
They're around. We've got some good ones. We've been to some good ones, but just not as popular here.
And a real authentic Scotch egg.
Oh yeah, that was another thing we tried. We tried fish and chips in Folsom.
Yes.
First time we tried a Scotch egg. Yeah. You're talking about attempting to make one of those, right?
That is something I would love to attempt making. Have you tried cockles?
No, I don't even know. Do we have cockles here?
It's embarrassing to say, but I'm gonna have to Google cockles.
Well, it's a sea type seafood thing, isn't it?
I'm
Or like
embarrassed to. I'm just.
Is it shellfish, or I don't know.
Okay.
I've heard of them, but we're not. I want to say I'm picturing like a barnacle or something, which is probably not correct. But
Richard is clarifying pickled herring is roll mops.
okay.
And in Germany, someone love doing deli in Zurich. You need to try fry your own fish and chips. We talked about an air fryer.
Okay.
That might be good in an air fryer.
Okay, similar to clams. Okay.
Thank you.
We know clams.
Yeah.
We love our clam chowder. Definitely, that's popular here.
Yeah. American pizza is the size of a manhole cover. Can't argue that. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah. We do love pizza.
Oh, yeah. You made some just the other night. It was fantastic.
Oh, hi, Graham. Watching on tablet, but couldn't see the live chat. Okay. Good to know.
That's high ground.
All right. We're over an hour here. Oh, there's John Rainford.
Hi, John.
Thank you.
That's hi.
Good to see you here.
Thank you.
I apologize. I keep moving the table and
Oh.
it's jiggling our camera.
It's okay.
I keep my hands in my lap.
There's no earthquake here.
Elizabeth watching still game right now. Yeah. Oh, you understand the slang.
It took us a while.
It took, yeah, that again, I have to have the captions on. I felt like it's a learning experience because you see some of and obviously wouldn't get all the slang, so sometimes we'd have to look things up.
Yeah. Speaking of looking things up, I remember we were doing a little research on it, and I saw that Sean Connery, that was he wanted to be a guest on that show. And that's the way of the show. But yeah, we're the more we watched it, the more we got into the slang and understood.
Yeah, and then it also helps. The more you watch, the more you get used to the accent as well.
Yeah,
I think that helps.
Scotty's asking for our favorite pizza toppings. What would yours be?
I love olive. Mushroom and olive is good. I do like pepperoni on it as well. We actually really love vegetarian pizzas. We have one here called Gourmet Veggie.
Yes.
It actually has like a white garlic sauce, and it has artichoke hearts. In fact, we just made our own the other day that was kind of similar. Onions, tomatoes, artichoke hearts, olives. Yeah. And then when I was in Italy, my favorite there was, which I often try to make here, a duplicate is pizza capricciosa that has more of my favorites. It's got the mushroom, olive, artichoke hearts, and prosciutto. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
How about you?
Didn't mean to interrupt. I love all pizza. Before I had to watch my weight, I was getting these cheap, frozen, inexpensive pizza I love a bad pizza. It's a good pizza. Meat lovers, vegetarian pizza, yeah. But fave was the garlic chicken with, like I said, with like a white garlic sauce.
Yeah.
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 That's a fave.
Do I like cheese topping? Well, that's just a given. Of course, there's going to be cheese. Absolutely. But yeah, a lot of times I like more than just like a plain cheese pizza. I like some of the extras on there too. Yeah. Yeah.
Nikki gave us a compliment. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, I wonder, it's already 12:15. I should probably wrap things up, I guess. So we weren't sure what to expect for the live chat. We thought, well, I hope some people show up. We can't tell how many of you are actually here, but from the chat going by, it's, I apologize if we didn't get to all of your questions because sometimes we just missed them as they went by. But it'll be kind of fun. I think we'll have to go back through and look at the chat when it's up and published and see it just in case we missed anything. And yeah. So thank you so much for joining us on our first live chat. So this was a lot of fun. And
yeah,
I was thinking we were going to do more food sampling, but we're so busy answering questions that we didn't get a chance to sample much food. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, so mud pies in the UK. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good. Yeah. Yeah.
Sinfully good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this interaction.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. So kind of seems like it was a success. Maybe we'll have to try one again. We weren't sure how it would go and whether we'd have difficulties, whether anybody would show up, and it's been fun.
Yeah,
it's just a little challenging. I'm realizing now it's a challenge trying to keep, I'm looking down at my phone. It's like with my glasses, it's like when I look at the laptop, it's hard for me to read that small print. It's a little easier here. So
yeah, again, thank you. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Love the interaction. And yeah, thank you. We didn't know what to expect with our first live stream.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us and interacting and yeah. So we're looking forward to doing this again. I don't know when we'll have another one, but seems like it's been a positive experience for all involved. So
yes, thank you.
I think it'll be good. Something new for 2024 that we haven't done on our channel yet. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up and say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, thank you again.
See you on the next video.
Okay, be safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good evening.